Avoid legal snacks by telling people they're being recorded. Sorry, you're being recorded.
It's been a while. Thank you for the heads up. I appreciate it.
Welcome back, guys. It's Talkmen Tuesday on a Tuesday, and it's New Year's Eve.
Happy New Year's Eve, everybody.
I saw that a little Friends episode of like Merry Christmas Eve.
Yeah, and then on Facebook, it's always people are going around like, this is the one time it's acceptable to say this, and then they use that Friends Merry Christmas Eve. So Happy
TikTok,
New Year's
like,
Eve.
Somebody made a TikTok about how like Eve didn't come before. Ah, shoot, I forgot about it. And I can't deliver it.
I'm sure it was great.
Yeah. It was basically Eve came before Christmas. What came before Eve? Adam. So Merry Christmas, Adam.
There we go. I like Happy New Year's, Adam.
Merry Christmas Eve, Adam. Merry Christmas Eve, Adam. Oh. It had a lot of likes. I'm like, oh, I guess.
That's true. Technically.
Yeah, I don't know. But how was your Christmas, Sawyer?
It was good. It was good. For all of our listeners, if I sound very clear and you feel like you're just really with me right now, that's thanks to a present I got from my sister and my brother-in-law. It was a new microphone. So no free ads, but shout out to Blue and their microphones because I feel really official right now.
Show it to the screen. Show it to the screen.
Yeah, if you want to see what it looks like, check out the YouTube channel. This is like, it's like legit. And there's like a lot of settings underneath it too. And so randomly throughout the podcast, I'll switch a setting on it. And then if I start sounding like an alien or something, I'll know never to use that setting again.
It's so cool.
But yeah, so that was a big one. But no, it was nice. Just a lot of cookies, lots of sweets, lots of family time. So can't complain. How's yours?
Basically the same. Oh, family time. We have around 10 uncles, aunts. There was a Christmas exchange. Somehow we didn't get the message, so we weren't part of it. Our immediate family wasn't. They have like my dad's side has this like group chat, and my dad's not that great at communicating, so we're not part of the secret setup. So you can see everybody exchanging gifts, and our family was like in the corner,
just sitting.
Yeah. You're like, oh, great. Luckily, though, there was other families who weren't part of like the immediate family, so we weren't the only ones who weren't part of the gifts exchange.
Yeah, that's good. At least you weren't the only ones. That's the positive spin we'll throw on this. You weren't that alone.
So now they added my sister into the group chat so we could get messages.
There you go.
Part of the conversation.
To go around your dad sometimes, because that might need to happen.
Yeah. It was alright. I didn't get that many. Well, I actually didn't get any presents, but I ended up.
iPhone 11.
Yes. If you didn't see the screen, iPhone 11, and you can clearly tell because of the cameras.
That's the only way you could tell. That I can tell right away. How do you like it so far?
It's really smooth. It's basically the same thing. The only difference is like the cameras. And honestly, this made me like I'm more self-conscious trying to vlog with like a Canon EOS M50 than like my phone. It's so much easier to like vlog with my phone.
Yeah.
So I like that about it. And if you're like vlogging with your phone, you can just be like, "Oh, I'm just FaceTiming somebody."
Yeah, that's not the thing. Weird. Yeah, you can camo it a little bit more.
As with like.
I'm just FaceTiming one of my friends with that. Like, no, you're not.
Yeah. So I feel like I'm only gonna bust out the Canon with like legit projects or like business things, rather than like YouTube channel, personal YouTube channel, will probably be phone from now
Especially
on.
if the cameras are that good on it, you might as well use them.
And it's always in my pocket.
Yeah.
It's not like, let me
You
take
said
this
that thing's
out.
not always in your pocket? You need to get bigger pockets.
Yeah. And this is actually the newer ones that like mirrorless. So a lot more compact than what they used to. But still, it does not beat phone.
Just thing in your pocket, yeah.
Yeah.
Totally get that. See, that's
So
something
that's
like
a good thing.
the vloggers that carry around their cameras. Like that's something I'm like, I don't think I would like ever be able to do just because like I one you can't really see yourself unless like it has a flip camera on it, and so I'd be like, am I like holding it actually on my face or what? But like if you're walking around and like you actually, oh, there you go. So like then I could do that. So everything that I said before, scratch that.
Well, camera companies are like realizing that so many people are trying to be vloggers, and they need to accommodate that because have slide out like a camera that can
And then
flip.
can you flip that back now too if you want to take like a normal thing? Like
Yeah.
so twist it and then can you like put it back? Okay.
I just flipped it.
If for everybody on the podcast that's just listening, they're like, what the heck are you talking about? We're being very descriptive. Oh, that's the other thing I got too. That podcast book that my sister and brother-in-law got me as well. So I'll have to share it with you at some point. Like, because after I'll read it, like I can like ship it to you or something. Because it's all about storytelling and stuff, which you bring up, you want to get better at, and like you want to keep improving on. And so I can shoot it over to you after I'm done.
That's cool.
2 years later, so are you done with that book yet? Nope, still working on it.
Especially with the podcast, like there's no visuals; it's all your voice.
Mm-hmm.
So how good are you at descriptive settings and plot twist, and just like go with the flow?
Yeah.
Not
very
like
bad.
Here's an idea. Not like here's an idea. Here's another one. And did you guys all get that?
When there was like a career place that I went to in like high school at some point, which they told you what major you should be in college to what your best career was. And one of the things was I shouldn't be in a spot where like a kind of like a teacher. Like I wouldn't make a great teacher because when I explain things to people, like I'm like, how do you do this? Oh, you just do this and like you should have that. Like how do you bring a box up the stairs? I'm like just pick it up and go up the stairs. Like I don't do step by step things. And so they're like, yeah, you need to like work on being a little bit more descriptive and like, you know how to get there, but people that don't. So something that like again storytelling. I'm like, oh, there's this great joke, and here's the punchline, but it's like, sorry, you have to still set up the joke.
Hey, yeah, I could have sworn it was funnier when the other guy said it.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I'm still cracking up because I know the whole setup.
My mom's really good at storytelling, but my sister hates how she storytells. I'm like, but she adds so much emphasis to every single part. Yeah. And my sister's like, get to the point, get to the point.
There's every once in a while that there's a Facebook thing that goes, how I tell a story, like story and then goes how like my significant other tells a story, and it sounds like exactly like what you said your mom does, where it's like here and then this and a little side tangent and then this and then that and then all the details.
And like it delivers it nicely. It's like I just want to get to the point. Like, okay, you just gave me a good question to think about for those career choices. Okay, how would you answer them in a way where like I feel like I figured out like what I wanted to be or what I thought I would want to be, and like answer those questions for me to get to that point.
Yeah, well, it was weird. It like broke it down to like different categories, so like you couldn't really figure it out like that. Like it broke it down into like communication abilities, like probably like leadership was something, but like all these like just big, I'm gonna say personality traits, and then they kind of matched it that way, and then like at the end you got this like big binder filled with like all the details about what you answered and everything like that. It's like an actual company. I forget what they're called, but it's all that they do is help kids figure out what they should do, and then what I do now, it's not what it recommended for me. And so
What did it
it's
recommend for you?
it recommended me going into like supply chain. And so then when I went to Purdue, I started off in a supply chain major, hated it, and then that's when I switched over to liberal arts. So yeah, that didn't really do too much for me. But great company, great company.
I was like, I don't know why. I just like saw Bill Gates, and I was like, I want to be like Bill Gates. So I like want to be like programming, computer programmer,
Yeah.
and so like all those questionnaires, I would just think of a way to be like, what would a computer programmer want to do?
Yeah.
And so I would usually get computer programmer
You
as
tried to go the reverse way through it all.
yeah. And I actually started off with computer science at Purdue, and then I realized 2 years in that I was like, this is not for me. That's how I met Mark. We were in the same major, computer science. And I just remember like at times when we do projects together, I would just be like, towards like when I realized, okay, I'm not gonna be able to like go on with this. So their projects, I was just like, okay, guys, I'm here for moral support. I have no idea what's going on in the class, but I'll make you laugh.
Yeah, not that Mark isn't social, but I could see how you would be way too social for that. Like you wouldn't want to just stay in like your room and code everything. Like, you'd be like,
Yeah.
okay, like where are people? But hey, you
That's
kept
so
your login for the free color printing.
yeah. Yeah, I kept it. Yeah, I
The first
kept
you
it.
get in
Like,
those rooms.
and I would use those computer science rooms to study because you just computer science majors were the only ones who were able to use those rooms
Hmm.
and log into computers. So I was like, yes, it worked out. And
Yeah.
I met Mark there too,
And
and
that
then
worked out for us pretty well.
definitely.
Shout out Mark if you're listening.
I need to ask him what podcast he listens to see what he's up to.
Mhm. Oh, I I have some depressing news. Not really depressing. It's depressing for me. So Candace
Okay.
and I were starting Whole 30, which is like for 30 days you only eat whole foods, and so it's like no like bread. There's no alcohol, which I was gonna be doing that anyways. But it's like we basically went through our pantry and fridge today. Like we can eat like
Uh-huh.
nothing that we already have in there. So we all have to. We went out today and we bought all this new stuff. So it's gonna be really good, but I am not looking forward to it because it's like no cheese, no. I don't think you can have milk. You have to have like almond milk instead. It's like all these healthy alternatives, so it's gonna be really good. But I'm just not looking forward to it. But at the same
Cool.
time, I kind of
But
am because I know that it's gonna be really good for me.
is this for the wedding or just
No, it's just
2026?
because. Just kind of, I think it's kind of like a new year, new us type of thing where we're gonna just try to be like a lot healthier all around because we eat out a little bit too much for what we want. And so,
I can relate to that.
yeah, I mean,
It
it's a downward spiral. And so
makes it so easy, like Chipotle,
that's the
rancheros.
that's the thing. So we're starting it, I guess technically January 1st. So we're gonna do all of January. And so I've been off work the past couple of, I guess, like week really, and she's had to work, and so every lunch I've been like Chipotle, because I can't be having this in a little bit, so I'm just like going overboard on what I won't be able to have. It's definitely not what you're supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to probably be like prepping my body for it, but I'm like, give me all those donuts, let's go.
I remember in college, in 1 month I gained like 20 pounds.
Was probably like the Chinese food that we would like always
Yeah.
go out and get. What was the place called? What was that Chinese place at Purdue called?
Happy China,
Happy China. That's what it was.
Happy China and Rice Cafe, both really good places, Chinese food places, and those are really good. I think I just went out a lot, and then fast food places, yeah, Taco
Hmm.
Bell. That Happy China was my go-to, and then Rice Cafe.
Yeah.
I haven't found a Chinese
McDonald's.
place around here. Yeah, and then we lived so close to McDonald's that
It
like
was so easy.
especially if the kitchen wasn't open at her fraternity house, it's like just go to McDonald's.
You might as well.
But after I realized I gained 20 pounds in a month, I was like, okay, I gotta do something. I gotta change.
Yeah.
So I probably asked John, like, I'll go run with you now. It was probably during the winter too, so it made it even harder to like work out.
That's the thing. Like it hasn't snowed in a very long time, and it's just starting to snow here now in Chicago, and it's like it just kind of drops your motivation when you're like, oh, I don't want to go work out, and now it's freezing outside, so I really don't want to go work out, and like because you ran outside a lot too, and I could not imagine going running outside when it's freezing.
Yeah, no. Oh, hey, I found these quizzes on BuzzFeed of like, let's see if you have the same 2010 movie franchise opinions as everyone else. But since I'm really uncultured with a lot of things, I was looking at the quiz and realized I haven't seen most of these movies.
Here for the ones you haven't seen. If I have, I'll try to explain the plot to you and then see what it is.
You know, like a lot of these movies I've read or I've heard commentaries about them, just like Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings, just like they're popular movies.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully we'll see.
Hopefully.
First one.
Is it like a 1 versus 1 and then we guess which one's more popular?
Yeah, or like
what one we liked more?
Yeah, which one you liked more, and then we'll see what everyone else liked more.
Okay, no pressure.
The first one, 21 Jump Street, 2012. 22 Jump Street, which was in 2014.
Have you seen both of them?
No, I haven't seen any of them.
Oh, you haven't seen that one? So 21 Jump Street, it's with Jonah Hill and Channing Tatum. And they were like opposites, and like one was like the nerdy guy, one was the jock in high school. But they become undercover cops, and they have to go into a high school to try to like find who the drug dealer is, and they have to play their own roles. And then 22 Jump Street was when it was like a spring break version of it, and so they went on spring break and tried to kind of do the same thing, but it was in college. So it was high school for 21, college for 22.
Okay. So which one did you like better?
I liked 21 better.
Whoa. Oh! 86% voted 21. 14.
Let's go!
You.
Ooh, I'm normal.
Okay, one more. Okay, out of all, these I've actually seen 2 of the 4.
Okay, there we go.
Thing. One, The Avengers, just that, 2012. Second one, Avengers.
Oh God.
Another one, Avengers: Infinity War. And then the last one, Avengers: Endgame. And I've seen Infinity War and Endgame.
So what would you say out of those 2 then?
I think I like Endgame more. Cause I don't know if it's because I haven't seen all the rest of the movies. I couldn't keep up with Endgame.
Yeah. Well, Avengers Endgame broke the box office record and beat out Avatar for most tickets sold, I'm pretty sure. So I would vote for that for Endgame, just because if they broke the top grossing film of all time, people had to have liked it.
Definitely. All right, so we're going with Endgame?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Gosh.
46% voted Endgame, 27% Infinity War. And
I don't
then
think I saw the Age of Ultron one. I don't think I saw that.
That's the last one.
Everybody just kind of skipped over that.
There's so many Avenger movies. I couldn't keep up.
Imagine if you were an actor or an actress and you got in like at the beginning of Marvel and like you had like a big character, like one of the superheroes. Like you were just raking in that money. Like Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man, he probably makes so much just off of that.
Was it who owns? Is it Marvel? Is that the company?
Marvel, which is owned by Disney.
Wasn't it sold to Disney like very like cheaply, or it was not like it was basically Marvel was going bankrupt? It's like a comic book company.
I'm not sure. I know that there was something. I think it was with like Paramount Studios recently that owned Spider-Man. Like somehow they own Spider-Man, and so then like they were threatening to like remove Spider-Man from Marvel. I'm not sure if Marvel. I feel like it'd be very difficult for Marvel to be going out of business, but at the same time, I'm just based off of the movies.
Well, since it was a comic book company and they didn't really like innovate anything, and then when like Disney bought it, they changed it into movies, which flipped it, which is like let's see, they bought it for $4.24 billion. I'm guessing it's worth more than that now.
I would guess.
But I'm not sure if it's that comic book company. But basically, I remember a comic book company was going out of business, but it was a superhero comic books. But then somebody else bought it and then made it into movies, and now it's worth a ton just because that nostalgia.
Yeah.
That.
That.
And so that flip is nice. So now you know.
Yeah.
If you want to make money,
get into superhero comics, make some good superheroes, and then flip it. I wonder how long superheroes are going to be popular for. Because I feel like not just recently, but like when we were younger, like I feel like superhero movies weren't that big, and then just recently, like I feel like they just blew up like no other. So I wonder when they're gonna like die down again. So I feel like everything kind of comes in waves.
Yeah. It's like the reboot. Because probably our parents' generations were like when they read comics, they were really into superheroes.
Yeah.
I don't think they did that much for television shows.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ooh. Wait, you already said you're gonna eat healthier for 2020. Any other 2020 goals?
Yeah, so it's just the eat healthier. I'm doing the sober January thing, except I already have some like asterisks next to it. So I'm gonna be New Year's Eve because technically like at midnight it's January. Like I'm still gonna be drinking then.
Cut dry.
Yeah.
No, it's January 1st. No more drinking.
Yeah, I'm done. Stop serving me. My birthday's in January, so I'm gonna be drinking on my birthday, and then I'm going to a Chicago Ale Festival, which is like a bunch of local beer vendors come around and you get to try all their beers. So 3 days out of January, I will be drinking. But besides that, and then I think like those are just the big ones. I mean, probably little ones like read a chapter a day in like different books to try to start reading more. And so like I'll start doing that with the podcast book. And then like I have other books that I've started reading and then I've just stopped for whatever reason. So I'll probably just keep it up through those. So read more and eat healthier. And then the alcohol thing. What about you?
Try to be more consistent on putting out content. So basically ramping up what I did in 2018 in 2019. Whether it be like YouTube channel, try to do it daily, TikToks 3-day, podcasts, and then also LinkedIn. Apparently LinkedIn is good. It's like organic reach. Like if you post, a lot more people see it. It's kind of similar.
Really? For what though?
Oh, it's definitely business mindset or like business culture. So on LinkedIn, I would literally post about like business and marketing, which I already done on my first post about like how a salesman came in, offered 800 their service, which was $800 for a virtual tour that included 8 photos and website and whatnot. And I'm like, this is how you do those $800 package for free. Go on Google Maps and then like use your phone. They have an option to make 360 photos with your phone. Google Maps just has the application and it's free, and you don't need to pay somebody $800 for that.
Yeah, you're just ruining the salesperson's business right now.
That's not even affected. I'll just be on LinkedIn. I'm gonna do something else in the future, which marketing company's gonna hate me. Which is hopefully another goal would be like kind of similar to what I did said before, like basically do marketing videos and probably do those virtual tours for free, so more people can like either know about the Corrado family and know that we're opening up a store in like May or in the summer.
Yeah. Are you still thinking about doing your local business thing where you go around to the people around you and offer your services for them too with like the drone and stuff? Are you still doing that?
Yeah. I just gotta figure out what kind of package I would give it to them.
$800 for a virtual tour.
No, I'm gonna do it for free.
Don't tell them to check out your LinkedIn. No, you need to go $750. Go in there and just start undercutting this guy. Slowly.
This is how much I'm gonna undercut him. I'm gonna do it for free.
$800 off your first order.
It's gonna be so bad. It's like, remember that guy that was walking around that he offered it for $800? I'm gonna do it for free. And they'll be like, what? Like, yeah, for free. And then I'll even like add some other stuff. Like, what's the catch? I'm like, I need to get better at this one. And then two, if you ever feel like you want like Mexican food, or hopefully once you get liquor, go to our store.
Yeah. Check out El Progreso and you'll be good.
Yeah. And then it might quote unquote guilt him to check our store, which they'll definitely be winning because $800 for like what, checking out our store, maybe get $20-$30 or something.
Yeah,
they end up winning.
Just get them in the door, and most likely you'll come in and you'll get something since you're already there.
Yeah. So that's the plan. Just more content. Kind of eat healthier type of thing. And I kind of been doing what you did. It was like, I'm gonna start January 1st. So I've been eating out a lot.
Yeah.
Trying out different Chinese places that kind of remind me of Happy China. I haven't found one. None of them have like that much juiciness for the Genoa South chicken.
You just need to go back to West Lafayette and get some Happy China. You're like, don't tempt me. I will go there right now.
They close at 10. Yeah.
I love it how you still remember that.
And that's why after 10, I couldn't make it Happy China. I would order Rice Cafe. Rice Cafe is like they open until 3.
Is Rice Cafe the one that was behind the bars that we went to that one time?
Yep.
Yeah.
By like Harry's. It's like on the same road as Harry's.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Two good Chinese places. You're going to make want to order Chinese food right now. I just want to order.
I had Panda Express a couple nights ago.
Oh.
We were like, we want Chinese food. And then Candace goes, should we get like authentic Chinese food or like fast food Chinese food? And then we settled on Panda Express. So you can be the judge if that's authentic or fast food.
I'm thinking Mexican food. Should we go Taco Bell or Mexican food? We'll go Taco Bell. Okay. The most Americanized.
I know, seriously.
And then I've actually gone to Taco Bell recently too. I'm like, why am I here? We have all this stuff. We're like at my parents' store. I'm like, the convenience of it.
Yeah, for where you work, the fact that you still want Taco Bell says a lot about the quality of Taco Bell's food.
They're not that great. But it's actually just tasty. Their chicken quesadillas, they have that sauce that is good.
I don't think I've ever gotten their chicken quesadilla.
What do you get?
I always get a Crunch Wrap. A Crunch Wrap is my go-to.
Okay. I usually get quesadilla.
Okay, you're still good.
It's unique. I'm currently looking at Chinese food places right now.
You're looking up Chinese food places, talking about Mexican food. Look at that multitasking right there.
Order online. This is so bad. This is so bad. Delivering. Oh, what? They got 2? They got 2 apps.
Got 2?
DoorDash and Menufy. Menu 5 delivers in 45 minutes, puts a $3 delivery fee. DoorDash, on the other hand, delivers in 35 minutes, but it's a $5.99 delivery fee. It's
Check
so
out. Well, you got Grubhub, you got Postmates. You can do Uber Eats too. I'm not sure what like Uber Eats is. I've never like had the courage to actually order Uber Eats if they can really just go anywhere or.
Dude, oh, you live in Chicago. You have so many options.
Dude, I have so many options.
I
It's
would definitely eat out
ridiculous.
so many times. And then, like, you could try so many new places for so long.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And the bad thing is though it's so easy to kind of like just stick to what you know. And so that could be like another New Year's resolution to venture out more with food, kind of like how you said you wanted to find more food, like reminded you of Happy China.
Yeah, well, you have to like take the risk of like it might not be good because I've taken the risk. Some of them are not that great. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, it's like why did I just spend my money on this? Like thanks for nothing.
Yeah. You know, side chicken. So I'm thinking about I'm ordering.
And I just looked up the top New Year's resolutions. And so the first one's diet or eat healthier. The second is exercise more. The third is lose weight. Like those three things are what I'm doing essentially. I feel so basic with that it's save more and spend less, learn a new skill or hobby. But the problem with that is like I would want to learn how to do a front flip or a back flip, and I'm just too scared to do that. So that's not happening. Quit smoking. I don't smoke. Read more. Doing that. Find another job. Drink less alcohol. I'm doing that. Spend more time with family and friends. I have like 5 of these 10.
Well, I feel like, once you hit adult life, it's just like, what else can you change?
Yeah, what can I do to stop killing myself slowly? There was something that I read. So my birthday's January 27th, and there was something that I read was most people who say their New Year's resolution is to go to the gym more, they stop on my birthday. Like on the 27th of January is when most people stop their New Year's resolutions. So when I'm
That sounds
celebrating
about
my
right.
birthday, a lot of people are giving up on their dreams. That's what I have to live for every single year of my life.
I remember at Purdue, like the gym I would avoid those 2 weeks or go in early.
Oh yeah,
Try to avoid it.
you had to avoid it. It was one of those things that, like you said, you just everybody that went there regularly, you just didn't go because it was just so packed.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's how life is always going to be.
Yeah.
Life is hard.
Okay. I got distracted about ordering food. Okay. Damn, actually, they close at 10 too. 8:42. Oh, if I want to order something.
Getting close. Getting close.
Yeah. DoorDash. Okay.
This segment of the podcast is brought to you by Angel Stomach. Where are you when hunger hits? Grab a Snickers.
Dude, I was like, if we ever get like a brand deal or something from like Chipotle, my life would be set.
I would not be able to do Whole30. I would have to support our sponsor.
Yes. I was like, if they're paying me to eat there, I'm like, yeah, I'm there.
What would be like the one brand or one like sponsor that you would want to have in like an ideal situation? I feel like yours would be something technology, like a camera company or something. Or Happy China.
Oh, like Chipotle for sure. Because I eat a burrito like probably 5 times a week.
Yeah. And if you can have that burrito for free, hello, spending less.
Yes. Well, actually, that and Old Navy. Because literally everything.
Old Navy has good stuff too.
All my outfits are Old Navy. Jeans, shirt, workout clothes. The only thing that's not Old Navy is like my socks, boxers, shoes. Everything else is Old Navy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like Old Navy is one of those places. Like they always have like amazing deals there too. I think the most recently I went and it was like their New Year's or like their like holiday deal or something. And like everything in the store was like 50 to 75% off. Like, okay, I'm gonna be buying a lot more than I came in here for. Like,
I like how somebody was like, I don't know how they make profit if they like sell it to you so cheaply. I'm like, everyone else is just making a lot more profit than Old Navy.
yeah,
It's
that's
not
the
cost
thing.
as much to make all these clothes.
Yeah. Well, it like reminds me of when McDonald's has their like 10-piece nuggets for I'm just gonna say like 4.99, and then Burger King came out with like their 10 nuggets for $1. It's like that's just disgusting how much like how cheap it cost them to make those nuggets, but how much like money like McDonald's just rakes in based off of that too. Like
Oh wait, I got an. Oh wait. What would your top brands, ideal brands be?
oh, I should have known that this was coming my way. um, I'm gonna have to go with like a food place, or maybe we could just do like a Grubhub or a DoorDash or something, because then we can kind of encompass a lot of places.
And they're like up, they're like new, so they definitely be up for it. Cause I definitely seen some like ads on podcasts of DoorDash for sure. Cause
How do
I've
we
heard.
get in there? We need this. We need our own sponsorship code. Use the code Talkmen in the checkout for 15% off. Like
That's basically
we are
it.
making it for them. Yeah, I would have to go with that.
That's smart. Cause then you
Uh,
can literally try everything.
everything.
Your diet will go out the
Oh
window.
yeah. Oh yeah. I would cut so many years off of my life from that sponsorship.
I'm actually looking at. Oh my goodness! I'm still looking at the large order. Okay.
I just like
Fried,
what were you saying?
fried rice.
Oh, you definitely gotta go fried rice. If you order Chinese food and you get white rice over fried rice, you are weird. Like, don't be that person.
95 has no wonder it's cheaper. The delivery fee's $3 because you have to have a minimum of 20.
Mm.
Ah, they got me.
Yeah, that's $23 right there. And that's only if you end on the dot, plus then the tip.
This
You're
is
looking
so
at like a
bad.
$30 dinner.
I've done that before. I'm so okay. Combination fried rice, 9.95.
What's your go-to Chinese food?
General Tso.
Really? I honestly I don't think I've had that. I'm again very basic and lame, and I just go for like the sweet and sour chicken or something like that. Or if it's from Panda, the orange chicken.
It's kind of similar to orange chicken, but
Do they
Happy
have like
China
peanuts?
wonders with it.
Isn't there
I'm
peanuts in
not sure.
there? Mm.
I don't think so. But Happy China did wonders with that. Oh, okay. I got another quiz.
Oh, let's do this.
Which is a no. Since the holidays are just there, would you rather have gingerbread cookies or sugar cookies?
Sure, I hate gingerbread cookies. I'm not a gingerbread cookie fan. So I'll go sugar.
Yeah, most people went with sugar. Oh wait, eggnog or hot cocoa?
Hot cocoa. I'm not a big eggnog fan.
Yeah, 84% hot cocoa, 11% eggnog.
Eggnog is just kind of one of those weird drinks where like you have to have it cold and then like you sprinkle like some people sprinkle like nutmeg on it, and I don't know. I'm not really sure how just drinking a drink with egg in it.
Ooh, candy canes or peppermint bark?
Oh, I've got peppermint bark in the fridge right now. But candy canes are so good.
I don't think I've tried peppermint bark, or maybe I haven't. I don't remember.
You want me to go grab it? Have you seen it before? Oh yeah, because you're
Yeah,
looking at
I
the
have a
picture on
picture.
it.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm gonna go
Like,
peppermint bark. Peppermint bark's easier to eat. With candy canes, you always get sticky, I feel. Unless it's the mini ones, you can just shove it in your mouth.
oh,
Um,
this is a close one. 43% peppermint bark, 37% candy canes. 20% said neither.
Well, those people are weird. I feel like candy canes are more accessible for people, so that doesn't surprise me that more people chose that. I feel like not a lot of people have, I guess, like, have made peppermint bark or bought in it before too.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, latkes or tamales? What are latkes?
Latkes? Is it Latkis?
Kes.
Kes? I've heard of those before.
They look like something fried.
Potato. It's a potato pancake. I'm gonna go with the tamale on this one.
I was like, yeah, definitely.
I've had those before. There's like a Chris Kindle Mart here in Chicago. Did more people do the potato?
Yep.
Your face.
Yeah. I was like,
I knew it.
37% latkes. How do you say it?
I think it's latkes.
Latkes. And 34% tamales. And then 29% said neither.
Okay, why are you taking this quiz if you choose neither, you weirdos? Just choose one. Even if you hate both of them, choose the one that you hate the least.
Apple cider or mulled wine?
Oh. I like apple cider. I gotta go. Candace, what is mulled wine made out of? It's just like, is it hot wine? Okay, so just spiced hot wine. It's very good if you have it on a cold day.
Oh.
But I have nothing beats apple cider in my mind. Like, apple cider is my top.
30% apple cider. 26% neither. 21% said mulled wine.
The fact that neither beat the wine.
Mashed potatoes or scalloped potatoes?
Oh, scalloped?
Scalloped. Ah!
Yeah.
Get rid of that word.
Scalloped potatoes are so good. Man, you're getting me hungry. I'm gonna see if I can make alterations on this. What would you go for?
I don't think I've tried scalloped potatoes.
Scalloped.
Scalloped. Ah! Scalloped.
They're good. They because they're just like thinly sliced, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. If I can make alterations, I would say like if we could put like cheesy garlic mashed potatoes, I'd choose mashed potatoes. But I think if I was just picking between the two, I would go with the scalloped. Just because I don't get them a lot, and when I do, they're really good. Mashed potatoes probably blew it out of the park, didn't it?
66%.
How many chose neither?
7.
7. Okay, so everybody likes potatoes.
Cake or cranberry sauce?
Fruitcake? I don't think I've ever had a fruitcake before. Fruitcake and Yule log. I think that those are like two things that are like holiday things, but like aren't really that common. So I'll go cranberry sauce. Oh gosh.
Said neither.
Stop taking the dang quiz, people.
39% said cranberry sauce. 16% said fruitcake. Pecan pie or pumpkin pie? Ooh.
See, I'm not a fan of either.
No,
I am not going with neither. I am not. I like pumpkin pie more than I like pecan pie. Actually, I think it's weird. So I say pecan pie, but if I'm just talking about the nut, I say pecan. I don't know why that is.
Pecan pie.
Kind of like Pirates of the Caribbean and just the Caribbean.
Uh-huh.
Like
Pirates of the Caribbean. 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 I'm like, stop. I was like, this is what I thought would happen. I start a podcast. I was like, I have horrible pronunciation with words. So I'm like, yo, this would be a great talking point, though. So it'll be good. Wait, pecan pie or pumpkin pie?
I'd go pumpkin, sadly.
Oh, 40%. 31% said pecan.
You also have to figure out like the target audience. All these people that are taking these quizzes are typically like the teenagers, and so a lot of them I doubt have had pecan pie before.
Or that's pecan
pie, whatever.
Would you rather holidays food edition? That was a good one.
I like that one, even though it got me hungry. I liked that one.
I'm probably gonna order food after this.
If you didn't, I would be surprised.
But then I'm like $60 delivery fee plus a tip. Yeah, $9. Probably looking at $19 for Oh my god.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine. Grubhub, if you're listening.
Yeah, as soon as DoorDash and Grubhub come in with that sponsorship, those prices are going to go down. So you're all good.
Okay, question of the day, Sawyer. You have one.
Oh no.
Oh,
actually, no. Wait. Yes, I do have a question of the day. We talked about it, and I had it when we were talking about it. It's going to be New Year's resolutions is our question of the day. And so you all know the rules by now. We're on like podcast number 270 at this point. Make sure to leave a comment if this is on YouTube, answering the question of the day for what your New Year's resolution is going to be coming up here. For us, it is New Year's Eve Adam. And so when you listen to this, it'll probably be New Year's Eve on all of our podcast sites. But hop on over to Angel Corrado 2 and leave a comment on the video to let us know what your New Year's resolution is. And then follow up with it if you feel like it. Really up to you on my birthday when it goes down the drain and we all lose our New Year's resolutions. That just took a very negative turn.
Straight down. Yeah. But, go for those goals. 3 weeks later, you're all gonna wait.
Yeah, let me know how bad you failed. But that's the question of the day.
So have your hopes up high. We're starting it off. So in 3 weeks, let us know.
Are we ending it?
Yeah,
you can order your food. We'll call it. But everybody, on behalf of Talkmen Tuesday, we hope you all had a very, very happy holiday season over the next couple of days. Enjoy your safe New Year's, and we look forward to being with you in 2020.
That's all the time we have today. Thank you for listening.
Yeah. Bye, guys.